Listen to the prayer in its context of request. And now, Lord, take note of their threats and grant that your bondservants, your slaves, may speak your word with all boldness. When you're sold out and willing to suffer, no, the prayer has nothing to do with protection. The only thing they ask of God is that He will give them the power to remain bold in their witness. Friends, this is one of those defining truths that I fear is lost in the cultural church. Church has become all about self-preservation. Well, you don't understand what it's like in my neighborhood. I think this covers that. Well, you don't understand what the edicts are in my work environment. I think God's word covers that here. Well, I might lose my job if I become a bold witness. Yeah, I think God's word covers that here. My friends, I ask you, would you rather deny Christ and stay on the job, or lose your job and champion your Christ? You see, that's where persecution comes home, right? We can read about persecution and witness and being willing to suffer, and so long as we're not running away from somebody with a machete, we can talk about it all day long. We can acknowledge it. But let me contextualize it. Let me bring to you invitation and challenge. God's word says, come, champion me. And I'll tell you, friends, I believe that what I see in our culture is a self-preservation church. Oh, sign me up, I'm on board, so long as it doesn't cost me this. Here's the line. I'm all in up to here. I mean, you don't expect me to lose my job for Jesus, do you? I expect you to be willing to lose your life for Jesus. Because I'm an ambassador of Christ, and that's what He says. I'm a preacher and I'm a teacher of His word, and that's what His word says. Well, and I'll tell you, here's a quote from somebody that's no longer here. If he keeps preaching like that, he's going to preach himself out of a job. I may preach to empty seats, but I will preach the truth. Amen. Because here's what you need. You need to get in line with Jesus. You need to be willing to say to a world that will slit your throat or fire you, He's worth it. He's worth it. And if my life is used for nothing else but to say that with an exclamation mark, so be it. I'm praying that God will use me in a way that will change a life. That's my purpose. My vocation? Yeah, I'm invested here. Yeah, I've got tenure. Yeah, I've got a 401k. Yeah. But listen, it all goes away in 50 years. But what does it profit a man to gain the whole world, but to lose his soul?